Oh, yeah, he's destroying stuff for reals. Hey everyone, Arahli here, and thank you for joining me to play some Ark, and we are on a new server. This may look familiar to you, this is the center, but we're going to try something new out. Now, we are playing on a Game and Evolve server. It's Primitive Plus. Now, I've played a little bit of this with Monkey and those guys before. It didn't quite have enough for me to feel like I wanted to play a ton. But we're going to try something a little different this time. Instead of me grinding through the beginning levels, I've already done a lot of that. So we have created a modified nest. I'm going to show you guys that real quick. This is modified for Primitive Plus. So I'll kind of walk you through the differences for it. Kind of the idea with this series, I think, guys, is that I'm going to show you some of the cool building stuff we can do. We're going to kind of just explore a little bit. We are not going to be building a main base anyplace. We're just going to be on the raft. We're going to take the nest out. We're going to maybe tame a dinosaur or two, but nothing too crazy. And we're just going to kind of check some stuff out. So let me get started here with you guys to show you what we have. So this is a bonfire. This is all S plus, or S plus. This is all Primitive Plus stuff. You can see we have more slots here for it. I'm going to go ahead and go to the Ingrams. So all the normal stuff is here, except we don't have any technological advancements like the fabricator and the generator. There's no electrical anything. So as we kind of get down in here, you see we get to the metal tier, and then pretty much everything else is just the basic metal components and saddles. So no rocket launchers, no silly stuff like that. So down here you can see that we've got all of the actual Ingrams that we can learn from these guys for Primitive Plus. I haven't learned everything yet. I'm kind of just learning stuff as we go. In fact, let's learn a lumber chair because I'm going to want to be able to fish here. So yeah, this is kind of just basic stuff down here. I've gone through and learned just some of the stuff you're going to need to definitely learn to get going. Not everything is on the raft yet. I'm just kind of getting everything started here. I definitely want to see what the yurt looks like. That's a new thing they added in for us. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. You can see what I've already learned. So this is something that requires wood or thatch to light the fire. I've got some dry firewood I've been using, actually. This is the lumber station. This is probably the most important thing when you get started with some of this stuff, and it's a ridiculously easy way to level. You just put wood in here, and it gives you planks. But for, like, lumber, like, all of this is lumber, right? And it took me a ridiculous amount of lumber to get this built. So I've just spent, like, I literally have another raft that's around the river that way. It just has one of these on it and a couple other things, and I have just filled it with lumber, or with wood, over and over and over again to make lumber. So this is very cool. It is a very big thing, so you can see it comes out like this. It actually goes back farther too. You can see a little bit of it sticking out here. It's kind of made to just be put on the ground someplace, which it looks really cool, but I wanted to fit one on the nest someplace. So let me quick show you this too. The big difference with this versus the other nests is that we used to have a piece that go across the back, and this was just 2 deep, and now I've actually made it 3. Now I did that because there's a ton more stuff to put in here. There's a lot more crafting stations, so that also means that the top got changed a little bit. Now you'll see that we've got these little the catwalks go off to the side because they're not from Primitive Plus. When I tried to place it here in the center like I normally would, it actually was the word, I can't remember, word's red. Like, I couldn't put it there. I couldn't place it. It was obstructed. That's the word we need. So they came off to the side instead. This is a little bit bigger area up top because we went 3 deep, so we could actually probably park a couple flyers if we had more than one. So we might, if we get an RG or something, we might do that. Or if I get an RG, I might, if I keep, like, a land dino, I might just put them up top to kind of keep them safe while we're out on the water. Okay, let's get inside the new nest, shall we? So in here we've got our 2 storage thing. Now these are actually large storage boxes. They just reskin themselves when you put them in. So we've got 2 of those guys. This is a grindstone. This is, I think, supposed to let you... I don't know if it's supposed to just let you make certain Ingrams. Like, I know at the very bottom here we've got like a big battle axe thing. Like, I think... See, I can craft at the grindstone. I don't know if I can just put regular stuff in there too and have it do anything to it. Like, I don't know if I can sharpen it and make it better. But so that's where we're going to do that kind of stuff. So storage racks, that's our tanning rack. We have to make some leather for some of our stuff. So we need to have salt and hide to make leather. So we've got a spot in here to do that stuff. This is the construction table. This is where we make some of the bigger structures. So if you guys watched the Primitive Plus stuff that I did before, you'll remember that we had the pontoon bridges. These are really cool because it's like a floating foundation you can put on top of water. They're kind of a pain to get lined up the first one, but once you get that lined up where you want, you can just snap all these really cool things in. And I think that that's going to be one of the big plans for this server. I think they're planning on making like a floating city here where we're at right now. So this also you make like the apiary, the stoner, the miner's box. It's where you put all of the like your metal, stone, flint, that kind of stuff. Firewood holder, your wood storage. The wood storage I like to make. It's pretty cool. When you put wood in there, it actually looks like it's full of wood, and when there's nothing in there, it looks empty. So it's a cool idea. We can make the grindstone. Cement mix we're gonna need for sure. There's like brick walls, and they look pretty cool. So I want to do some of those guys, but I don't have steel ingots yet, so that's gonna require me to get some more parts and pieces online to do that. And then the hand mill takes the place of our mortar and pestle. So we've got one of those too. I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So here's our basic refining forge. Nothing crazy with this guy. This is the hand mill. You can kind of see what it looks like here. So I just put that up on here. Normally this is where the preserving bin would go, but the preserving bin in Permanent Plus is much larger, so I had to move that. We have an apiary up here. We keep our bees in here. So drone bees just kind of hang out. We need queen bees to mate with the drone bees, and they make worker bees. So worker bees are essentially consumed and these things get made. So I need to go out and get some more queen bees to make more of the honey and the beeswax. But we're going to kind of keep those guys in there. The honey is kind of a nice thing. Like, I can just... If I wanted to, I could take one of these and just use it, and it'll fill my food up, which is nice. It's a really long-lasting food source, so that's pretty cool. And then over here, this is the meat preserving shed. So this is the first one I could build. This actually lets me put the meat and stuff in. You can see we have old cooked meat down here. So cooked meat will, it'll spoil into old cooked meat, which then spoils into rotten meat. So it's kind of a cool little extra step that you get to have the meat for. Still spark powder, but as you can see, much, much larger, so it couldn't fit up on top of here. And then this is the smithy. So same basic smithy that we're used to, they just reskinned it. Same basic things on the inside. So you can see we've got all of our weapons in there. Obsidian pickaxe, need to get some obsidian. That's one of the ways we get the stuff we need to make some of the other things in this mod. So that's the basic layout of this. We put a little lumber glass door back here. I really like this. It has 1300 health, just like the lumber walls do. So like even though it's got glass and you can see through it, it still has some good health. So yeah, that's kind of the basics, guys. Ooh, let's go ahead and get out here. So this is how we're gonna do this series. We're going to just use the raft. We're gonna live like little nomads. Eventually, I think, like I said, there's gonna be a sprawling water town in here. Oh, hey, that's the other raft. That's the one I was using over there to make all the stuff for this. So this will eventually have like a city-ish place that's kind of across the water here. That's Monkey Puzzle and Neo Cryptor's idea. So I'll be helping with that at some point. But until then, I think we're kind of just going to head out to the water. We're going to find ourselves some cool place to maybe find a bird or two. And we're just going to kind of hang out, guys. So this isn't going to be anything... Like, I'm not going to put videos out every day for this one. Maybe not even every week. It's just going to be when we kind of get some cool stuff to do or to check things out, or if we're going to do some builds. This will be a bit more sporadic, but hopefully it'll be a pretty cool looking setup when we get going. So yeah, here's the primitive nest. I hope you like it. I'm going to get out in the water and see if we can find some cool things to maybe tame up to help us along the way, and I will bring you guys back in a few. Well, I managed to get over here to get some metal and stuff, and then a Spino showed up as I was inside. So, level are you, Spino? 18. We should be able to take down an 18 Spino, I think. Hopefully it won't destroy too much stuff. If I could hit it. These guys are so hard to hit when they're in the water. Alright. Did I anger you? I don't know if they can destroy the stuff that I have up here or what. I mean, he seems to be content with the fish, so that's good, but I can't walk away from here and not worry about him attacking the boat. So the spirals they do. Buddy, I'm just trying to kill you. Could you Could you die? Could have hit you? Holy crap. Okay. Dillos too. Alright. Let me see about getting this guy. Really? That didn't hit you? There we go. Well, he seems ready to get me now. I guess we're gonna see if they can do a bunch of crazy damage. Ow. Hey, quit it. Quit it. Don't break my stuff. He'll jump and shoot. I've got a pike now, so I could theoretically get him with that too. But like, if I get down there, he's gonna mess me up. I can't, it doesn't look like I'm actually hitting him though, that's the problem. Okay, let's just get up in the, let's get out of here. Try to get him from the side, maybe. Oh, yeah, he's destroying stuff for reals. You jerk. Oh. Okay, Turtle, I don't want to hit you. Man, I gotta make some more stuff to fix the boat again. Ugh, what are you gonna do? Let me get that stuff worked out. Bring you guys back once we find something cool. Okay, that Spino showed me something very important. It ate almost all the wood floors, and I'm lucky that this thing didn't come crashing down, so I've gone through and repaired all of this stuff and put everything back where it was, and you can see I've upgraded my armor because that thing almost killed me too. So, we are now at Batman Island, the Batcave. We need to get some obsidian so we can make ourselves a pickaxe, so that is the goal right now. I figured I'd bring you guys with me as we kind of went up in here. So we're going to kind of just see if we can get up in here and not get killed by anything crazy, but there is definitely obsidian right inside the mouth here. See, there's some right there. I don't see any bats or anything, so we should be okay. I really just need enough right now to make the obsidian pickaxe. I'm not sure how much I need for that, so let's go ahead and look here. Primitive, melee. Oh, I must have to make it in one of the workbenches. Now, carbon's what I need to make the stuff to make the cement mixer. And we're gonna need that so we can actually go ahead. We're stuck here. We're gonna need that so we can go ahead and get the nest upgraded a little bit, because the Spino eating the wood floors. I mean, we can't do the lumber floors. We'll probably still do the lumber walls and stuff because it looks pretty cool, but the rest we can't do that way. So, all right, let's go see. I assume that must be in here then. So let's put our obsidian in. Weapons, melee, obsidian pickaxe. Now we need the pickaxe to get more of the carbon, so that's what we're gonna work on here in just a second. I think there's an obsidian spear we can get to. Oh, now I've got enough stone that I can. This is the last floor for me to repair. Yeah, I mean it destroyed almost everything in here. I had to like quickly grab everything again. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch over to the obsidian pickaxe. And that should be what we need to go ahead and get more carbon. Let's go take a look. Okay, I don't see anything bad in here. Let's see if there's anything different on this. We get more limestone with this way instead of metal, which we're going to need some of that too, but let's see here. There we go. Carbon for days. That's what we need. Bunch of carbon. Oh. So I'm going to go ahead and fill up on some carbon. We'll get some more metal going. And then we will get everything set up for some cement. So I'll probably bring you guys back in the next episode, and hopefully by then we'll have got the cement mixer up and running, and we will have gotten the new floors in. So I think that's going to be it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. This is the sneak peek. We're going to get, well, sneak peek. We're going to get ready and start working on this kind of stuff here on the Primitive Plus server. If you guys have enjoyed the episode, please feel free to drop a like below. You can always subscribe for more content, and I will catch you on the flip side.